Welcome back, everybody, to Video Games Awesome Live.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time, either. Yeah, that was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today.
Why did the microphone have a walkie-talkie sound?
Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigation
Or is George
wishes to speak with you.
Is George like the guy from Police Academy?
I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
He showed them their badge.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice.
Oh, FBI? What?
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again.
It's a very small town. Everybody you see here is a character that we will meet and talk
I
to.
asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly,
Curfew?
please stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Good advice.
Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story.
Whoa, he's bringing up
There's
the...
a chance
Whoa.
that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Is that how you're finishing that sentence, York? I would hate to see more victims. Ooh, the lady in red shoes. Carol McLean, bar owner and singer. York seems taken by her.
He doesn't get out much.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Fuck you, Thomas. God.
Hey, excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, he came.
Is he gonna say something?
Psycho Mantis owns this town.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
Wait, York.
That didn't rhyme.
He's not done yet.
Okay.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
That's when you know he's done. So what did he say there? When what covers our town?
Purple
Purple
fog.
fog.
Purple fog.
We'll all wander in hell, I fret.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Purple rain. Should we be advertising all the details of the case to the town? The time of death,
Sometimes
Marks
more
around the throat.
information is good information.
long lumber mill, Anna, direct Cause of death, loss of blood. I don't know. I feel like we should keep this to ourselves. Play our...
Agent Morgan.
Oh.
Here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Okay. Time does not pass while you're indoors, so we don't have
Cool.
any worries here.
Yo,
Oh,
sister's
Thomas.
hot.
Looks somewhat nervous, though I sense an inner strength in him. He's serious and an excellent cook. Did you say your sister's hot?
Yep,
How'd you know she was his sister?
You said so.
I said that?
it said it.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said so too.
Though whether that makes him an able deputy is another story. All right. Oh, Emily said it?
Agent
Yeah.
York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
He did it.
That's his inner strength.
Thomas,
See,
I
even
forgot
York
to
is
ask.
thinking it.
You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
Is it
What?
a tramp stamp?
It's gonna be a butterfly.
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
It's on his bum. Like right in the middle.
Okay. If it's gonna help you
Just on
any.
the inside
a
of the cheek.
sunburst.
Sunburst. It's a flower. It's the flower that George collected.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
Wait a second. G. What's his sister's
You want
name?
to see that tattoo, Zach?
Carol.
Okay.
A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
I kind of wish it ended with that music and
My back looks like George's.
what?
Because of the shirt?
Oh,
No.
oh yeah.
Look at my back.
Hugo went to fucking town on her last night. No, it's the
Oh,
other side.
Jesus, Becky.
Oh.
What the shit,
Yeah.
Hugo?
Hugo just scratched the shit out of
Didn't you
it.
do that the other night?
Can they see it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's hard to see. There's
It's
scratches
crazy.
all over.
What the? How?
I don't know. Fucking cat.
When he wants to sleep, he just crawls on her back and just starts scratching, and she doesn't wake up to it.
Oh, Hugo.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan. The purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled.
Oh god.
Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the crime at the proper time. It is not yet mine.
Vertigo.
That is Mr. Stewart's time, not mine.
But you can
But
see his
if
eyes.
you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me. That is
It's a loving gaze, I think.
so says Mr. Stewart.
So,
Harry, you know something,
he wants us to talk to
but
him.
there's some reason why
Yeah.
you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Who the fuck knows?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Oh, snubbed him.
Attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions.
Deadly Premonitions!
Small they may be, they still are finds. And helpful
You just
to
search
your
for those really hard, eh?
It
So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
What the fuck are you doing over there, Thomas?
He has to pee.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're such a weirdo. Emily? We shouldn't stare at her for too long.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Oh.
Oh, I thought maybe just we could get dinner.
Oh, I was wrong. Not everybody's a character. They do have filler people here.
Like the dude who is the same dude
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's a popular character around here. What's this? I can observe them, though. Not in relation to this case, I figure. This man seemed to have no personality at all.
Seems an empty shell.
Catatonic. Zach, this man is a vegetable. Who are you?
Suspect.
Let's hear what this person has to say. Chevrons on his coat.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
He did it. The
The
general,
general.
owner of the scrapyard.
I'm
Definitely did
FBI
it.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
Yeah. He's a really rhythmic
You imbecile.
breathing pattern.
The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
What?
Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Oh.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
He didn't fight in the war at all, I bet.
Interesting.
What's up, Usha?
He's always on his phone. Oh.
The
Agent
only
York,
urban guy in
making
town.
Progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
Usha.
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
Yeah, we should probably talk to her, eh?
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
That'll be the
Yes,
next
you
step, I
should.
think.
And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Looks like Ush has been dipping his wick in the victim's mother's ink.
Fiona.
Hey, Fiona.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what.
Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hardworking person, too.
She's in love
Everyone
with him.
thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do.
He works
He's
there.
doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
That rack.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it.
Who is she
That's
talking
one of the
about?
things I
Usha.
like best
Usha.
about
Okay.
him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Fiona has no peripheral vision.
What?
Oh, that's a weird rug.
What are you looking at, Foley? This?
That metal.
This whole thing? Well, now
I'll
what are
get
you
rid of
looking
that for
at?
you.
Idiot.
Wait. Stand up there and get as close as possible.
Hey, Polly. Oh.
Oh, you're rolling up your sleeves for this one.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's gonna be some hard work.
Would that say her hearing is quite weak?
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd
Time to listen to an old lady's memories of times when she was young in this town.
He was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys.
What kind of anecdotes is she gonna tell us about? Will it be relative to the investigation? Or is she wasting our time and totally giving
fuck? I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
I forgot to add cock in there and then laugh.
Oh,
Well.
No, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were
I get
so
pissed when Becky
sparkling,
forgets things
like
about a movie we
young
just
boy.
watched.
I see.
He hits her.
What's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot,
That's why
Mr.
my back
Morgan.
is all
We're
scratched.
going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
You're right, she doesn't sound very old. The actor
I'll see you
sounds like
back at
she's
the
maybe
hotel.
mid-40s.
Is that what I'm
Zach,
gonna
I
look
think
like
she could
then?
embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's suspicious.
For me?
She has one
shoe on.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, is she the, like, weird one in town? Or is that an accident?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. So you remember how Twin Peaks had a log lady and Alan Wake had a lamp lady?
Yeah.
Well, this one has a hot pot lady.
She's wearing gloves.
Hey, hot pot.
Oh man.
Wow. York is fucking business about this one.
Yeah.
My pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney, the pot lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
What are you doing, York?
We've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
I don't know, York. You might take the cake.
Yeah.
You're the FBI agent talking to himself. Hey, Jim. Oh.
Whoa.
Gina. Oh! Could that be the girl that Thomas got a tattoo for?
Love G.
Maybe?
Huh.
Gina.
We'll talk to Jim first.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home.
Wow, dude.
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place
Got
like
the
this.
scar
Zach.
from a Saigon whore. If you want to know.
they think, oh, they think the tattoo's for George.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. She's probably too hot for this town. To think that she's Jack's wife. Beauty and the Beast in live action.
Top button and zipper like halfway down too.
Yeah, dude.
That is.
It's quite the
something.
look.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation.
Those were odd animations.
You should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Oh.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
Because she's a dozy mare. He's not on the wanted list, but he looks seedy nevertheless.
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
That's not funny, Jack.
Jack.
That wasn't even clever.
There's always someone like him in every town.
He doesn't get out much.
He's not
everywhere.
even leaning to do the spitting,
Yeah,
so he's just...
It's just getting on himself. Yep. Oh, that went in his collar.
What happened?
Spit into my suit. You guys weren't watching. I'm sure they saw it.
I felt a good portion of it.
Ugh.
Woof.
It almost hit the mic. All right.
Oh, who's that guy? Oh, these two too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about this guy.
Let's hear what this person has to say.
Yeah!
Man.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Nice.
Hi, FBI!
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
In what way is the Milk
Raincoats,
Barn?
by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon and let's talk then.
I think he was
Yeah,
flattered.
cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
I feel like I would, his type would think I'm a narc.
Yeah.
Man, he's clearly rolling.
Yeah.
Huh. Who's this one? Let's hear what she has to say. Oh, he calmed down for a second.
Ring on her finger. Ladybugs.
You're right.
Oh.
Oh, she's...
Yes, I'm Lily.
Keith's wife. That's their dad?
Wow, they're a couple, and the
I'm
kid...
FBI Special Agent.
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special
What an
agent
odd
from
couple.
the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Keep that on the down low,
Everyone
York.
has their own rituals.
Don't tell them about me.
It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
I think we've charmed her.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along
Body
to see
language.
her today.
Can't
She's
tell whether they're
always
guilty or
kind
innocent.
Yeah, I
and
know,
they
right?
love seeing her
She
too.
clearly did
But
it.
she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand.
Who's the three?
it.
Now
Becky.
that's interesting.
And the two boys.
Thank you, Lily.
Becky babysits the boys.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Did she say that? I know it to be true.
Oh, okay.
Becky's their babysitter
I
sometimes.
don't know if she said that. She just said that the boys love to see her. I think.
He seems a little young for her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Who are you?
Another brother in town.
Urban.
Whoa.
He's urban.
Ooh, are
Check
those
them
snakeskin pants?
That's pretty
I'm
badass.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
Dun 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 dun.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Oh, he's selling.
Oh.
Right here in the town hall, eh? MP5s. Huh. Interesting. What a country. We already own one, don't we?
Yeah.
Guns are just tools for killing people. I don't like it any more than you do.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it.
Ooh,
shop will be open again
sounds like we
tomorrow.
got a date.
It's usually open from 2000 to 0600.
What?
See you then.
Who says times like that?
That's not in, like, the medical
army.
field or
Yeah.
army.
You take a look at my gun. I'll take a look at your gun.
In the
Two
middle
guns.
of the
Push our
night,
guns
too.
together.
Rub our guns
He's
together.
open from 10
Oil.
p.m. until 6 a.m.
Becky, settle down.
That's weird.
He's urban.
Yeah.
No.
Urban.
I think there's. Oh yeah, we want to track down Thomas's sister, eh?
Yeah, did you
Yeah, I
talk
didn't see her in there.
to... Can you talk to more people in,
They're all over this place.
Okay.
We gotta. Well, we could go into the map.
8 p.m. Oh, it was 2000, not 2200?
We're in here with Emily right now. On stage is Thomas. We got two people across the way.
It looked like where his sister was sitting, she wasn't there anymore.
Nobody's moving during this scene, so don't worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
All right. Ooh, who's that guy?
Yep.
That's
He
sketchy.
did it. He did it.
He's guilty. Oh, these guys are guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
This guy must be the murderer. Look
Yeah,
at that.
That's a guilty pose.
He's all dirty.
Very pale.
Yeah. I'm scared of him.
Good evening, Agent.
Ah!
Oh my Christ!
Wow, you're
Brian the
gravekeeper.
Insomniac, the
Good
gravekeeper.
evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian.
The horse fucker.
I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was...
Good one, York.
Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree.
I think this guy may have been
That's why I'm
inspired.
here, looking for the one who did it.
The character designed by Johnny Depp.
Were you close to her?
In that Western black and white he was in.
Western
Anna.
black and white?
Yeah,
Her
you talked about
smile.
wanting to watch it.
So warm. Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
Okay, if he didn't do it, I'm a monkey's fucking uncle.
Yeah,
There's a graveyard
you a
somewhere in
monkey's
town,
uncle?
Zach.
I'm a lucky
I'm
fucker.
not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
So that stands to reason that at least one of my offspring has had offspring of their own. Wait, that still doesn't make me an uncle. That's
You're an
me,
uncle.
Grandfather.
All of my nieces and nephews. Basically.
Funny?
Are they monkeys?
Kind of.
Phew.
They climb trees a lot.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
What accent is that?
Do you know what I mean by that?
I have an interest in murder cases.
He represents a character from Twin Peaks.
This might just be another case to you.
I remember
but
that,
it means
but
the
I don't
death of
remember.
a friend to me.
Me too.
I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
What do you say, guys?
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture
Bobby?
the perpetrator yourself.
Yeah.
Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town.
Jesus.
I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
York knew nothing. That's how badass he is.
That means that Becky's gonna die.
How do you know? Oh, what?
Based on that.
That didn't happen in
Yeah, because he was girlfriends with...
Spoilers. Twin Peaks spoilers.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Did you hear the name of the bar?
Ooh, he's
Aside
sexy.
from the murder that happened here.
No.
Yep.
What is it?
Murder just doesn't
Darts
fit
bar?
with a small town like ours.
Swery
Well, Richard,
65.
I'll have to correct you on that.
Named after the creator of the
Crimes
game.
don't care about size.
He puts himself all
Big
throughout.
town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. Yeah, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
He kind of reminds me of the sheriff in Twin Peaks as a character. Of course, he's not the sheriff, but he has a similar personality.
Yeah.
Keith, Wesley the gunsmith. What? Where are they? Huh? I missed that.
That's downstairs. You got them, right?
They're still named suspects, so I haven't talked to them.
Isn't it? Those two?
Further?
These two.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Oh, God.
What?
Is he a douche? Bet he's a douche.
How do you know he's a douche?
From the way he's sitting. And you said, uh-oh. Bet he's abusive. Is he abusive?
He's
Is
the
he
one
the
who-
killer?
I'm
He's the
U.S.
one who did
Special
it,
Agent
so...
Francis York Morgan. And you are?
They have a bad relationship.
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Hello.
She's
Anna
scared.
worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you
Everything
might have heard.
closes when it rains.
Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Wow.
Having trouble.
You're getting douchier and douchier with that cigarette. Oh.
Oh, this is getting soggy. York.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis.
He thought about that introduction quite a bit.
I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
He didn't say FBI.
Nick Cormack, diner owner.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick?
Nick?
Are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Screw you, dude.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Oh, man,
You haven't
oh,
said
man.
anything.
Shoot him.
I'm fucking FBI, Nick. You got that? See this?
No!
I didn't even know I could do that.
Attack. You're losing money. Cut him. Just as a warning.
I'm just gonna cut your husband.
No! No!
Yeah, how do you like that,
No!
You're
asshole?
gonna lose a lot of money.
No! No!
You ready
How
to
much
talk
money
yet?
are you gonna lose?
Huh?
No!
You gonna talk?
You gonna fess up or
Huh?
what?
No!
You did it, didn't you?
No!
He said no.
Now I want to see how people react.
Don't do it to him. He'll shoot you.
Yeah, dude. You're
Music.
losing so many
Wow.
monies.
This isn't cool, man.
Stop that!
Stop that! Stop!
Sound like a girl, Keith.
Stop the...
That's right, you two.
You get used to
I'll
this.
be back. Look at the way he walks around.
All right, Sigourney. Just a little slow to the draw there. I think you'd win that.
Maybe I should save.
Yeah.
What do you think it's doing?
It's not doing that much damage to my money.
He'll fuck you up.
What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
What are you doing?
Well,
Are you doing?
he did say well a lot.
What are you doing?
What?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
When
Yeah.
you dip, I dip. You dip, we dip. I'll
Oh,
slice you, bitch.
Yeah.
You dirty.
Oh.
Dirty.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Ask around, Zach. Inquiries are the basis of any criminal investigation.
Oh.
What was this? I didn't even know how that happened. What happened?
I don't know. The game was like, you're fucking around too
Anna
much.
was an airhead.
Oh.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Oh! Clues! Clues! Burns is suit. Burns.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
What the?
Huh?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did I hit a time limit with the?
Yeah, you must.
But
Agent
time
Morgan,
isn't supposed to.
I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Time isn't supposed to progress inside.
But you talked to everyone, right? Except for her.
That might have been why, but
Yeah.
I mean, back in the hole. Back in the hole with a gun like that, or like a handgun. I don't understand that. Well, it's a good thing I did talk to everybody. Maybe that's what triggers it.
Yeah.
But it was lagged, like it delayed how long
Maybe it
before
just gives you a little time after you talk to the last person.
to swipe some knives. Look at the way she walks around.
Wow.
Ah, some girls are just born to be porn stars.
Yeah. God bless them.
All right, that brings us to the end of the town hall and the meeting of the citizens. When we come back, we're going to go do some investigating, talk to the deceased girl's mother.
Sally.
And maybe we'll go to her place of work, the diner there, grab a bite to eat, and find out a little bit more about her there, too. Stay tuned. Deadly Premonition is awesome continues.